Hi, everyone. Welcome to Unveiling Islam. I'm David Wood here with Brother Rashid. Brother Rashid, the question for lots of people is always why we should believe in Muhammad. We look at people in the Bible. You've got Moses parting the Red Sea. You've got Jesus cleansing lepers and raising the dead and walking on water and then raising himself from the dead. And so these are the miracles that we think of. And interestingly, the non-Muslims of Muhammad's time asked him over and over and over again why he wasn't performing miracles. What were his signs that were going to confirm him? I'm going to read a couple of quick passages here, and you could add any that you want. So, Surah 6, verse 37. And they say, why has not a sign been sent down to him from his Lord? Say, surely Allah is able to send down a sign.
Okay,
but most of them do not know. So he's able.
Okay, you are able, then do it.
Allah's able. All right. Surah 10, verse 20. And they say, why is not a sign sent to him from his Lord? Say, the unseen is only for Allah. Therefore, wait. Surely I too with you am of those who wait. So
I don't get it.
He's saying Allah can perform miracles, just wait. Surah 11.
They waited, but nothing happened.
Well, let's see, because we're going to keep reading. Maybe we get to the awesome miracles here. Surah 11, verse 12. Then it may be that you will give up part of what is revealed to you, and your breast will become straightened by it, because they say, why has not a treasure been sent down upon him, or an angel come with him? You are only a warner, and Allah is custodian over all things.
Well, I mean, you are only a warner. We don't know if you are really a warner.
Yeah, that's the question. We're trying to get you to verify that. Surah 13, verse 7. And those who disbelieve say, why has not a sign been sent down upon him from his Lord? You are only a warner, and there is a guide for every people.
Oh my goodness. So you are only a warner. Yeah, warners come with signs too.
Yeah, and then verse 27 of the same chapter, and those who disbelieve say, why is not a sign sent down upon him by his Lord? Say, surely Allah makes him who will go astray and guides to himself those who turn to him. Are you familiar with any of these passages?
I'm familiar. I can add to them. The 29:50, the signs are only with Allah. Because they ask him, why are not signs sent down to him from his Lord? The signs are only with Allah. Yeah, we get it. And you are the messenger of Allah. So he can give them to you. And I am only a clear warner.
Just a warner.
Well, I mean, if you are a warner from Allah, then he has to prove that you are a warner.
Yeah, why should we listen to you? That's the question.
It doesn't add up. I mean, it doesn't make sense. Who taught him logic? What school he went to? 1759. It says, and nothing has prevented us, Allah is talking, nothing has prevented us from sending signs except.
So there's something.
That the former people denied them. I mean,
they rejected them, therefore no miracles for you.
Yeah, we sent Moses and people were against him. We sent Jesus, people were against him, even with signs. Why waste them on Muhammad?
Yeah, this is, by the way, this is a terrible response because some people believed based on miracles.
Exactly.
So in every community, when miracles happen, some people believe and some people don't believe. And then he's saying, but because some people didn't believe, therefore no miracles for you.
The problem here, when you read the hadith, you find tons of miracles. Tons. By the way,
he's shooting water out of his fingers.
Oh, yeah, and multiplying the food. It reminds me, deja vu. And then he does, like, sometimes even for nothing, he does a miracle. He went outside because he wanted to do his nature call, and then he couldn't find a barrier between him and his companions, so he called 2 trees and he puts them together so they can hide him from other people, and he does his stuff, and then the people just, the trees just go apart.
So lots of miracles in the sources that were written like 2 centuries after the time of Muhammad.
Exactly. And you know why? Because Muslims were confronted by Christians in Iraq and Syria. They were like, hey, you want us to believe in your prophet? What are his signs, his miracles? And they went to the Quran. They were like, well, I mean, just give us some time. And here you go.
Yeah, here we have some. The ink's still wet, but we got these.
But the Quran actually denies them. People didn't believe in miracles, so I'm not sending any. And the Quran says it clearly. The hadiths are contradicting the Quran.
And actually, the Quran gives an example. The Quran says that it gives his one miracle, because you read Surah 29:50.
Yes.
Let me read it with the next verse, and people will see what Muhammad's miracle really is. And they say, why are not signs sent down upon him from his Lord? Say, the signs are only with Allah, and I am only a plain warner. Is it not enough for them that we have revealed to you the book, which is recited to them? Most surely there is mercy in this, and a reminder for a people who believe.
Well, it clearly was not enough, since they are asking. I mean, it was not enough. Of course it was not enough.
Yeah, everyone's saying the same thing, and it's happening over and over and over again in various chapters of the Quran. Hey, we hear your verses. Why should we believe them? What miracles do you have? And then, of course, the response is, what are you talking about? Is this lovely Arabic poetry not enough for you?
In the Quran, miracles of Moses are repeated over and over and over. Miracles of Jesus are repeated over and over. Miracles of other prophets are mentioned. For Muhammad, none.
He's just a warner.
He's just a warner.
And he's got his book.
Yeah.
And
I mean, other people had books, too, before him.
Yeah, lots of people have books.
If that's a sign and a miracle, hey, I wrote 3 of them. 3 books.
Dostoevsky's a prophet. You're a prophet.
I am a prophet. I'm going to claim, like, I'm just a warner.
Just a warner. You've got a book.
Yeah, I'm just a warner. I had 3 books, actually. He had only 1. And I took care of it. I printed it. I made sure it's complete. I didn't leave it for my followers on Facebook or Twitter to do the job. Anyway, there are 2 verses in the Quran Muslims claim they are talking about a miracle of Muhammad. One of them is splitting the moon in Surah 54:1. It says, the hour has come near and the moon has split in 2. Your comments?
Yeah, my comment, because I know where you're going with this. And the later Muslim sources, they say this is miraculous. But if you were reading that, you would never think there's nothing about Muhammad doing anything here. In fact, there are Muslim commentaries that say this is a sign of the end, is talking about a sign of the end times and things like that. But what's your take on this?
Well, even when they say it happened, the witnesses they give us, they are not really witnesses. Some of them, they were born later. And when I digged each one they mentioned, some of them, they were in Medina, because they say the miracle happened in Mecca. Some of them, they were not born. And some of them, it's a weak narrative. They contradicted each other. He says one thing here, one thing there. My question to Muslims, who became a believer through that miracle? 0. None. He splits the moon. Nobody? Give me one. Second question. Did any of the big companions, the big names, talked about this? Omar? Abu Bakr?
Seems like they would have been talking about it quite a bit if he split the moon.
I mean, come on, splitting the moon. Omar, Abu Bakr, Uthman, Ali, none. So where is it?
Yeah, so that's an ongoing problem. So we know from the Quran, people are repeatedly challenging, why hasn't he been sent down with miracles? And we know that later Muslims are claiming that he performed miracles because wherever they go, Christians and others are asking them, what miracles did he perform if you want us to believe in him? And then the question becomes, when they're coming up with all these claims, he was shooting water out of his fingers and so on, and then the question is, well, how come the Quran is denying the miracles? And then it's, right here, split the moon, when you would never conclude that this is if you just read the Quran, you would never conclude that it's talking about a miracle.
The second one is 17:1. Exalted is he who took his servant, Muhammad, by night from Al-Masjid al-Haram to Al-Masjid al-Aqsa. He took him from Mecca right away to the Holy Temple. Mm-hmm. What do you think?
How many witnesses were there of that?
Well, remember, by night. So no witnesses were there. And that's the reason why it happened at night.
So even if you're saying that this is a miracle, it's Muhammad claiming that something happened.
Yes.
And so nothing that anyone could witness, it would just be taking Muhammad's word for it.
And actually some sources, they say it was a dream.
Yeah, he supposedly never left his bed. So he's got some sort of vision or dream about taking this journey.
Yeah.
And that's the miraculous, and he claims it, and therefore that's the miraculous confirmation.
And he was riding this weird animal, angel, some
flying donkey monster thing.
Yeah, and he had to tie him when he got there. And there are all kind of questions. Why you tie him? Do you think he's going to run away? Somebody will take him later? Like all kind of stuff.
Keep your flying donkey monster chained up.
And the problem is, till today, they claim Al-Masjid al-Aqsa, the Holy Temple, belongs to them because somebody went there because of this miracle. Mm-hmm. They claim they have ownership of that. Mm-hmm.
Because Muhammad, in a dream or some sort of vision, saw himself go there on his flying donkey, and therefore it's his.
Yes.
Interesting. All right, so...
Madrid is mine, too. I dreamt of going there.
So here's the situation. You've got Moses and his prophethood being confirmed with extremely miraculous signs that were very clear. If you could still deny him, you could still reject him, but it's clear what you're rejecting there. You've got Jesus performing miracles. I mean, healing people, feeding thousands of people, and so on. Yeah. And this is in our earliest sources. Even the unbelievers had to attribute his miracles to demons. They couldn't deny that he was doing things, so they would say, he's doing these things by the power of demons. We get to Muhammad, he's challenged over and over and over and over again in the Quran. Why can't you be? Why weren't you sent down miracles like those who came before you?
Because I am a warner.
His response is he's a warner. Hey, check out my lovely Arabic poetry. And then the only solution for his followers were to make things up about him and to try and read a couple of miracles into the Quran, and they make no sense. If Muhammad had split the moon, some of these revelations where he's being challenged on miracles were revealed after that supposedly happened. So the correct response to why haven't you been sent with miracles would have been, what are you talking about? I split the moon.
Yeah.
But he never says that because it didn't happen. And so you're just left with supposedly Allah's final and greatest messenger making some of the most absurd excuses for why he has no real evidence that he's a prophet. So here again, if you want evidence that Muhammad is a true prophet, you're going to have to look somewhere else because you're not going to find it in miracles.